This is Jonny Rants from CrashLove Gaming. Today I'm here to tell you about my unpopular gaming opinions. Let's get started. Everybody has unpopular opinions, and gaming is usually a thing to go on YouTube and bitch about it and tell the world. But usually you'll just, have a series of rant videos, kind of like I have. But right now I couldn't really think of a specific topic I wanted to rant on, so I figured I'd just give you a bunch of different things that I kind of hate. First and foremost, to piss off CrashLove37, I don't like Nintendo first-party games. Like, most Nintendo first-party games do not appeal to me in any way whatsoever. I'm talking Mario, I'm talking Zelda, I'm talking fucking Super Smash Brothers. Listen, I didn't grow up with any Nintendo consoles. I didn't own a N64 and NES when I grew up. I had an Atari 2600, and then I had a PlayStation. It's kind of a big jump right there. But anyway, I don't have nostalgia tied with Nintendo franchises, so I don't care about their new releases every year. Every time someone's like, "Oh, you gotta buy the Wii U because there's a new Zelda game," I'm like, nah. Because the only Zelda game I ever actually played was Twilight Princess, and I hated it. So I have nothing there. Same thing with Smash Brothers Brawl. I don't like the way the game plays. I played I said Brawl, but there's a whole fucking series. But I played Melee. I played Brawl. I played the Wii U one briefly, and I actually commentated on the whole damn tournament on it, despite not fucking caring about that game. But I don't care about that game. I don't care about any of those franchises. I have no nostalgia tied to it. And if you watch my Nintendo nostalgia rant video, let's plug all my fucking videos right now. I do not have, since I'm not tied to that via nostalgia, there's no reason for me to care about it, essentially, because I don't think the games are really, from what I've played of them, most Nintendo first-party games are underwhelming to me, in my opinion, but maybe I need to expand my horizons, and maybe I need to just jump in and drink the Nintendo Kool-Aid, go back and buy an N64, warp to 1996, and become a kid again. Number two, all RPGs. All RPGs follow the same formula, and they are uninteresting and unfun to play. So let me explain this to you. Fetch quests, they suck. Nobody likes walking around to pick up random fucking shit and then doing that 13 times in the span of an hour. And that's what most missions are on RPGs. But in addition to this, turn-based RPGs are the absolute worst. I don't want to stand there and press a button like a damn card game where I activate my fucking attack with sword card and then wait for my opponent to use his fucking mirror force, or sit there and, I might as well play a card game. There's no point in playing a video game if something's going to be turn-based. The whole point of a video game is that you don't have to wait for stupid shit to happen. It's just that stuff reactivates in real time. That's like one of the appeals of a video game, and making video games turn-based kind of makes that boring. And also, I'm not interested in the stories of most RPG games. I don't want to watch 3 hours of cutscenes in Final Fantasy, and I don't want to listen to them talk about chocobos and people's hair and all that dumb shit that just does not appeal to me. So RPGs in general are not my bag, and I think they're boring as shit. Number three, Overwatch. If you watched my rant from last year about Overwatch, you would know. I think Overwatch is super overrated. Overwatch equals overrated. We should make that like our new t-shirt for our channel. But anyway, not only is it overrated, but it lacks content. And everybody creams their pants about Overwatch. Why? Paladins is just as good, and it's free. It might be better. It's $0. I paid $80 Canadian. I bought Overwatch brand new. Hook, line, and sinker. I bought the damn game like an idiot. And I was so disappointed. Probably I didn't do enough research to realize that if I would have done enough research beforehand, I probably would have realized this earlier, that I would be disappointed when I bought the game. But the fact of the matter is, there's only a few game modes, and there's only, there's a lot of different classes, but sure, but most games play very similar. There's just not enough variety. There's not enough content there for me. But there's so much freaking fan service. There's so much microtransactions in the game. Like, hey, buy this stupid fucking emote for Diva. Hey, look at this. Tracer's showing me her ass. I don't care about that shit. I'm not a fucking fanboy for Overwatch. Why are people fanboys for Overwatch? It's a new game series. It's been out for a year. It doesn't make sense to me. And I think this game deserves so much more hate than it gets, and so much less praise. There's so many meme pages. There's so many fan pages. There's so many channels that put so much into Overwatch. And I'm like, how? The game has nothing. If you're not looking at all of the superficial crap like skins and emotes and fucking stupid stuff like that, there's really nothing to the game outside of that. So go play Farmville. Number four, I don't care if a game is bad as long as it's fun. So let me explain. A game like Haze, I always make fun of it because the game is fucking pretty much terrible, but I find it hilariously entertaining in a good way. And games like that, I like playing them. I like playing them a lot better than games like, for example, one that I just bought. I know I'm super late on this one because it came out years ago, but I just finally got around to buying Heavenly Sword because I heard it was, a lot like God of War, and I heard it was a pretty damn good game. And I started playing it, and I played for probably around 1 to 2 hours, and I'm slowly realizing that while technically the game might be pretty good, it's boring as shit, in my opinion. Games like that are the worst. Games that are technically good but boring are terrible. I would much rather play a game that is really fucking bad but still hilarious for some reason. You get my point. If you are going to play a video game, you play them for fun. You don't play them to enjoy the technical prowess of the graphics. And anyway, something like Heavenly Sword, like 10 years later, those technically prowessy graphics will not be as technically stunning anymore. In short, I play games for fun. Don't play games because of their technical specifications. Moving on. Number 5. I don't think Uncharted deserves all the praise it gets. Let me explain before you shit on me. I'm a Sony fan. I played every Uncharted game, not the Vita one. I think there was one for the PlayStation Vita. I didn't play that one, but I played all the main series Uncharted games, and I liked them. I didn't love any of them. Pretty much the only reason I played them is because they're big releases for my main console, and people are like, you gotta get this, or you gotta play this. And I'm like, okay. I guess I played all the other ones. That's pretty much what it came down to every time. But when you actually get down into the bare bone, into the nitty gritty of the game, the story of most games is, while kind of good, they kind of like stretch it so far it gets like paper thin. The story usually goes way longer than it should. They keep repeating the same tropes over and over again, not just from game to game, but also from area to area in the same game. This guy betrays that guy. This person gets captured and is held at gunpoint. This guy breaks free. Building falls down. Massive explosion. Same shit over and over and over again. And while it's entertaining to watch sometimes, it really doesn't make for a great game, in my opinion, a great game design. On top of this, the gameplay of the game, any Uncharted game, is kind of paper thin. I mean, you run, gun, you jump, and climb. The climbing is not hard. It's platforming, but you grab onto stuff automatically, and the shooting is not hard. None of it's really that hard or technically engrossing. It's just kind of like, it's almost like an interactive movie. It's just like point and click, jump, shoot, another cutscene, thing blows up, guy gets shot, guy gets held at gunpoint, gets away, chokehold, punch to the face, shoot, gun, jump, over, 16 times, stretch it out, make the story that's already kind of thin, stretch it out even further, and then end game. Oh wait, no, we're stretching the story even further. Oh, I'm at the end game. Oh wait, no, let's stretch the story a little further. I digress. Moving on. My final thought that I want to include in the video, number 6, my 6th unpopular gaming opinion. Indie games suck. In general, most indie games suck. They're an excuse to make something low budget, make something cheap that's not really too innovative. I know there's some indie games that are really good, but there's a lot of indie games. Like, I don't want to play low budget side scroller number 1287. Like, I understand that graphics aren't everything, but again, if a game doesn't play good, or if it's kind of just like boring, or we've seen it so many times before, I'm not going to be interested in that. And the fact that something is indie, or the fact that a game is released by an indie studio, is usually like almost an excuse that it's just not, for it to not be that great. Or, oh, it has glitches, but they don't have a QA team of 400 people like if you're getting something by Ubisoft. Does Ubisoft even make games anymore? Am I that behind with the times? I don't like most indie games. Shit on me. I know, so throughout this video, I know I probably pissed off pretty much fucking everyone. I pissed off Sony fans, I pissed off Nintendo fans, I pissed off indie gaming fans. I didn't piss off the Xbox fans yet, but, if you listen to any of my other opinions, I'm sure you're gonna... Oh, I pissed off PC gamers with the Overwatch thing, but, I'm pretty much... If you watch any of my other videos, I'm pretty sure I pissed off any other group that I'm missing in this video. So, if I didn't piss you off, leave me a comment below. If I did piss you off, leave me a comment below. Besides that, I don't think I really got much else to say. This was totally unscripted, and I hope I was coherent enough to be coheard by at least some of you. So anyway, this is Jonny Rants from CrashLove Gaming, telling you to sign up to our YouTube channel via the subscription box below. Click the bell if you want to get notifications. Additionally, follow us on Facebook. I know no one fucking uses Facebook anymore. We're going to be streaming more. We're on Twitch. Do that. I'm done plugging. Stone Mountain 64. Collab with does. And by the way, thanks for watching. Share some, and oh yeah, one last thing. Share your unpopular gaming opinions below so I can shit on you and tell you why you're wrong or right. You're only right if you agree with me. Thanks for watching. Jonny Rants from CrashLove Gaming, signing off.